Hello there and welcome back to Recraft. During this tutorial video, I'm going to show you how to create a set inside of Recraft. Now, sets of images are great for articles, blog posts, or anything else where you need a lot of similar images. So let's go ahead and dive right in, and I'll show you how to create these and keep them consistent across all the images. So right now I am inside of Recraft and I've already opened up a brand new project. Now, once we are inside of this brand new project, we are going to click on this icon right here, which is to create a set. So we're going to click on that. And once we do that, we can see that we now have these 6 little individual canvases right here ready for us to create. Now, on the left-hand side, you'll also see that we have 6 different areas for us to enter some information about the image that we want created. Not only that, we can choose the style that we want as well. So let's go ahead and go with a flat 2.0. And let's go ahead and pretend that I am working on a story about city life in New York City. So I want 6 different images related to New York City in some form. So image number 1, I could just try New York City. Image number 2, we're going to say city buildings. Number 3, we'll say cars on a street. Number 4, let's try office workers. Number 5, we'll say traffic lights. And number 6, we will say big billboards, and then click on Recraft. Now, what's going to happen is Recraft is going to create 6 different images based on the text that I entered, and they're all going to share a similar style. Now, the best part is, and I'm going to show you here in just a moment when this is finished, I may not be happy with 1 or 2 of these options that I'm given, and I may want to change the text. And we can do that once it is finished generating. And I'm going to show you how to do that here in just a moment, but let's go ahead and give this a second to finish creating my images for me. All right, perfect. So now it's done, and we have these 6 different images. So number 1 and 2, they look pretty similar, so I want to change one of those. And number 4 looks more like some scientist rather than the kind of white collar, working environment that I had in mind. So to change these, let's go ahead and click on number 4. And instead of office workers, let's say busy people walking on sidewalk downtown, and then click on Recraft. Now, Recraft, using the same style that we entered earlier, is going to recraft just that individual image, and we can do this over and over until we find the perfect match. All right, and once that is finished, that is a lot better. That is kind of going with the New York City style. And then I would do the same thing for 1 and 2. I would change one of these, give it a better description, and get a different image. And of course, once we are finished, we can go ahead and select all of these images, and then go to export, and export all of these images to your computer, and then use them how you wish. Thanks for watching. Hi there and welcome to Recraft. Now during this video, I'm going to show you how you can generate images for free inside of the Recraft Discord, okay? So right now I am inside of the Discord, and we'll put a link around this video where you can also join the Discord completely free. Now, once we are inside of the Discord, all we want to do is we want to click on Image Gen down here on the left-hand side. And once we click on that, that's going to bring us inside of the section where we can tell the Discord what type of images we want to create. So down here at the bottom, we are going to type /Recraft, and we'll see it right here. We can click on that. And now it gives us a prompt. Now we can submit any prompt that we want, and it's going to create the image for us. So I could say a small kitten playing basketball. And once it's finished, just like that, we have our images here of a small kitten playing basketball, and I didn't realize how cute that was going to be. Now from here, we can click on number 1 or number 2, and if we click on number 2, for example, what that's going to do is it's going to give us a higher resolution version of that photo. And then from here, we can hard it. We can open up the direct web link for this photo, or we can upscale it. Now, just above that, back up here next to 1 and 2, we can also hit this option here, which just regenerates the prompt. Let's say that we weren't too satisfied with those 2 images. We can click that button there, and it's going to recreate those images for me so we can see what type of results that we get. But that there is how simple it is to use the Discord bot to create free images using Recraft. Hi there and welcome to Recraft. Now during this video, I'm going to show you how you can generate images for free inside of the Recraft Discord, okay? So right now I am inside of the Discord and we'll put a link around this video where you can also join the Discord completely free. Now once we are inside of the Discord, all we want to do is we want to click on Image Gen down here on the left hand side. And once we click on that, that's going to bring us inside of the section where we can tell the Discord what type of images we want to create. So down here at the bottom, we are going to type /Recraft, and we'll see it right here. We can click on that. And now it gives us a prompt. Now we can submit any prompt that we want, and it's going to create the image for us. So I could say a small kitten playing basketball. And once it's finished, just like that, we have our images here of a small kitten playing basketball, and I didn't realize how cute that was going to be. Now from here, we can click on number 1 or number 2, and if we click on number 2, for example, what that's going to do is it's going to give us a higher resolution version of that photo. And then from here, we can hard it, we can open up the direct web link for this photo, or we can upscale it. Now just above that, back up here next to 1 and 2, we can also hit this option here, which just regenerates the prompt. Let's say that we weren't too satisfied with those 2 images. We can click that button there and it's going to recreate those images for me so we can see what type of results that we get. But that there is how simple it is to use the Discord bot to create free images using Recraft.
I've used Midjourney a lot since starting to create with AI, and it's fantastic. There are even some new tools that I should probably talk about. But with all the new AI advancements, I went looking for a better, cheaper, and faster AI image creator. And holy cow, I ran into Recraft 3, codename Red Panda. This video is a tutorial on how to use the newest version of Recraft AI. Along the way, I'll show you how to create amazing images and why Recraft is currently ranked as the best AI image generator out there. It's beating the likes of Midjourney and Stable Diffusion. Use my invitation code to earn credits when you sign up. Let's start by going to the Recraft website and creating an account. You'll need to answer a few questions. Now you're going to want more, but for right now, just click on the free plan. You get 50 free credits daily to play with. Now the first thing you're going to see is a workspace. Move it around. Recraft isn't just an AI image generator, it's actually a design space. The designers behind Recraft have loaded up your first workspace with some helpful content, and we're going to start there. Everything's live, so let's check it out. Let's start by generating an AI image. They already have one here for you, but click on it and you'll see that the prompt comes up in the left-hand column. Now let's change it to something else in the prompt box. Now click Recraft, and you have a different image instead. The free plan gives you up to 2 images to choose from. You'll get more on a pro subscription. Now let's do another one. Now just change one word in the prompt, or the whole prompt, and regenerate. But generating the image is only part of what you can do. Let's recolor the image. Click on the palette icon. Choose a new color to add, or you can even use the RGB or hex codes if you want an exact color. Or you can roll the dice for a new color palette. Click the Recraft button again and you'll have a whole new color scheme. You can also easily adjust the colors using the slider and add some visual punch with saturation and contrast. While we're over here looking at the tools, let's look at the models and the artistic styles that you have to work with. Recraft version 3 is an upgrade to Recraft 20B. During testing, Recraft 3 was codenamed Red Panda. You have nearly 100 different artistic styles to choose from. This original image was created as an illustration, but let's try something else. Want to compare styles? Let's copy the original and paste it onto our workspace. You can use the hotkeys, Control or Command-C, or right-click on the image and copy it. Then paste it into the space. I really like that you can see all the images for your project in one place. If you want more room, just slide the workspace left to right or up and down. Now we're going to click on the image and change the style. If you want to download the image, click on the image and go to the Export button at the top of the page. You can choose PNG or JPEG file. Or you can right-click on the image and choose Export As. And while we're talking about downloads, you might want to upscale your image first. This will make some of the details sharper. Click on the image, and now click the Clarity Upscale button. It makes your file larger, and it cleans up the detail. Paid plans also have a more powerful upscale option, Creative Upscale. Recraft also makes it easy to change the features of your image, and let's try this out. I'm going to copy the image again. And then circle the area I want to change. Add what you want to change into the prompt. You can also easily remove unwanted elements. No prompt necessary. With one click, you can remove the background, or even change the background. Start by selecting the Change Background tool. Recraft detects the background first, and then you prompt for what you want the background to look like. Now with one click, you can also vectorize your image. When you do this and go to Export the image, you have a few new file format options. Think you have the hang of things? Well, we're not done yet. Recraft gives you a lot of different styles to choose from, but you can create your own. Let's make a new image. To do that, click on Image in the left-hand column. You're going to get a green square. Resize the image box by pulling on the corners. Now type your prompt into the prompt box. One thing that amazes me about Recraft is its textability. So let's use a prompt that asks for text. But before we generate, we're going to add 5 images that I created in Midjourney, and we're going to use these images to create a new style. Click on the Style button to open the styles, and click Create Style. Now upload your images, and now you can test your style with a prompt of your choice. When you're happy, you can add it to your styles. Now your style says My Custom Style. Now click the Recraft button to create your image. And look at those words. I've never had Recraft come out with wonky letters or misspelled words. The designers behind Recraft have really figured out AI text generation. The default aspect ratio is a square, but it's easy to change the aspect ratio, or frame shape. Simply move the slider left, for wide images and right for tall ones. I should have made my movie poster tall, but I can easily change this. Click on the image and go to Variate and select a different aspect ratio. You can use the slider or click on one of the options. Now click Generate Variations. And now I have a tall movie poster. But my poster is a bit boring, so let's fine-tune the results. Let's copy the poster. And I'm going to change the prompt a little bit to an action movie. But I can also use the fine-tune slider to vary it just a little bit or a lot. You can choose to make the image almost identical to the original, or just a little bit similar. We've covered a lot of ground in this video, but I want to show you one more thing. You can work with your own personal images in Recraft AI too, and you can change them. Let's open a new workspace. Go to the home page and click Create Project. On the free plan, you can upload up to 3 images per day. Now let's copy the original image and change the details. Let's start with some simple color changes. Of course, you can easily crop the image, but you can also change the aspect ratio of your image. Click on the image and select Variate. Now choose a different aspect ratio. Then click the Generate Variations button. Notice how it keeps many of the features of the original image, even though it's changed the frame shape. Now let's copy this image again and change the image using generative AI. Click on the image and type a new prompt. This still has the essence of the original photograph, but now I've changed the details. Of course, you can also easily remove or change the background of your original image. And you can quickly convert your image to a mock-up or a vectorized graphic. And right now you can Christmasize it. We've covered a lot of ground in this video, and you're well on your way to mastering Recraft AI 3 to create AI images and use the Design Studio. But there really is so much more. You can create your own workspaces, create frames and mock-ups, and you can collaborate on designs. You don't have an image catalog with Recraft, but it is easy to copy and paste images or designs from one workspace to another. Remember, on the free plan, you currently get 50 daily credits, and even with the slower image generation, you'll get your images lightning fast. With an upgrade, you get more credits, the ability to make your images private, you'll get unlimited uploads and faster AI image generation. Your images come with a commercial license, and you'll have that creative upscale feature that I talked about. Recraft 3 is an AI image generator, but it's also first and foremost a design tool. I like that there are no codes or special vocabulary that you need to know to use it. It's all very tactile. So try out Recraft and give us your reviews in the comments below. If this video was helpful, like the video and subscribe to the channel. This is Jen at Making AI Magic. Let's make something amazing together.